Alright, last check. Everyone ready?
We're ready.
Session number 1,342,043,000
Point five.
and 0.5.
So
Revision 2.
Attempt number 3. Take 5. Action. Alright, so, last we left off, I drew a circle.
Check.
Okay. Last we actually left off, the party had been left in a stranded in the desert by a bunch of villains. Oh, you found your piece. Wonderful. Stranded in the desert by a bunch of villains that had it out for them.
Stalker stole my damn bird.
Stole your damn
And your
everything
panties.
and your underpants.
Killed my horse.
Killed your horse.
Said it to the bird.
Literally stole her underpants.
The question is, did they throw up when they saw what was under there?
That's ruling.
That we will never know.
Oh, rip off! Oh. So much cellulite on a
Hey!
halfway.
It's like,
Oh, it's too bad.
Oh, I can see so many.
All right.
Oh yeah, you're
So-
talking a deep voice now.
All right. So we have amongst us, shit.
Nimble dodge.
Fate Tinglebottom. We have
Literally, I don't have an
our
helmet,
halfling.
so-
Eileen, aka Grandma.
Yeah. We
The
have
sleeping grandma.
Balian, Knight Errant, and King.
The whitest person on the team.
We have. Which one did you want to be?
I thought it was going to be the shark.
On this other
Shark.
chair.
Yes.
I'm cool
Shark
with
is
you.
good with you. We have
He's propping his feet
Lovato,
up.
Omega,
Oh, you about to say.
Werewolf Recovery.
Can I be this one?
Oh, if you want to be that one, sure. Take that. It's a woman, though. Just be note of that.
Okay, he has no genitals anyway.
And then we have whoever he is today. One of 3 people.
Oh, one of 3 people. Sorry about that.
One of 3 people.
Are you chaotic good, evil, or lawful, or neutral?
I am good today.
You are good, so that means you are Kahlua Curacao. Alright. You guys, after surviving the first day in the desert, finding water, through unconventional means, you guys have been slowly getting your bearings about your situation around you. You guys are indeed lost in the middle of this Moroccan desert. Now, you guys have a source of water while you're staying in place, but you do not have a source of food. Now, the day is starting to trek on. Would someone like to go out and hunt for food in the
Yes.
meantime?
I believe we have a cleric.
I have to take a long rest before anything.
We haven't already taken a long rest.
Nope, this is
Oh, I
before
can.
the long
I
rest.
can get things
I
going.
would like to scan the skies for a bird to eat.
Alright. I would like you to roll perception. Scan the horizon.
Nat 20!
Well,
Does that mean
as you
find
lift
any
your...
birds?
Wow, that was... First roll of the night. Wow.
And it was on camera.
Alright, so...
Come on, John. Hit them nat 20s today. Or the nat 19s.
That's 16 practice roll.
It's okay.
a
Don't,
practice.
you have cancer now.
You've got that.
It was a practice roll.
You've got that right.
Yeah, it's a nat
There's
20.
a 20
Yeah,
on
we can
there.
see.
So, as you pick out your, you basically rip off some of your sleeve and make a makeshift hood out of it so you can see through the blazing heat. And as you don your hood and peer out, you notice a flock of like squadron hawks flying overhead. Thank you.
Stop it.
Keep myself awake somehow.
A few of them take roost on the other end, on the other side of this oasis that has sprung up in the middle of the desert.
I take a long rest. While everyone else is doing their thing.
I'll go kill it. I gotta speak.
As you say so.
Oh,
So,
no, I guess not.
Sleeping.
Good idea.
Okay, so I see the birds. Can
see the birds.
I can go over there.
would you like to go over there?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Grandma joined her to try and kill
Approach the
birds.
I would like you to roll stealth.
She's not.
Oh, I'm getting stuff.
You're not proficient stealth, are you?
Yeah, no.
That would be a joke.
You let Grandma go.
In the middle of the people.
Oh, are you good with stuff too?
I am still, yeah. 7.
But
I
it
got
was,
something
in
good.
fact, Casey who denoted to go in.
Alright.
Casey?
Balion's gonna throw Cornelius at one of the birds closest.
You first roll for stealth.
I knew that, but that's 14.
Well, the birds don't see your approach, or at least don't pay mind of your approach as you move slowly into range of these guys. And you said that you wanted to try and
Throw
use your flying sword on
Yeah.
them. All right.
Sitting in the background while
I would
he's
like you to make one more roll. It's gonna have all the bonuses and stuff. I'll keep track of that.
Where'd he go? Oh, they're hunting.
Fly, my little dagger. 16.
All right, 16. The flying sword hits. That triggers its next thing, which means 17. It'll hit one more, and then it'll miss a third one. So you got 2 birds before they wise up and start flying off. The sword returning to your scabbard.
Can Grandma join the hunt?
Boom into the pocket.
Yeah, you can join the hunt. All the birds left though.
Grandma's following them.
So Grandma's rounding off into the desert. We got it.
Alright.
Okay.
I got bird, y'all. I got bird. Right here.
Say enough bird to feed
Let me
everybody.
detect good or
How big are the birds?
poison disease.
I need.
What?
Sure. You take the time period to detect poison and disease. I
Oh,
don't
does
think
it take time?
there's no roll involved.
Oh,
it does
fine.
take time. You simply are capable of detecting poison and disease.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna skin them.
I mean,
Defeather
defeather
them.
them.
You're
Is,
gonna pluck.
is Lovato on Weight Watchers too? He's just looking at the bird. He's just like,
How many points is this?
Yeah. In the meantime, he's like over the top of them, like
Throwing the juju.
trying to figure out if they're diseased or poisonous. You succeed in finding out that none of them are diseased or poisonous.
They're safe to eat by the FDA. Wait a minute, what's
FDA approved.
FDA approved.
yes?
Okay.
The FTD&D.
FTD&D, got it.
the beef stamp of approval.
Well,
Birds.
you have found yourself 2 birds, which can support each of you for 1 meal.
Okay, cool.
Well, what
Each
about
of us
How do
for
we
one
choose?
meal.
What if we make it? Well,
Bum,
we don't
bum,
have pots, so we
bum.
gotta say, let's make them twisted.
I was about to say, can I search the area? Can I see any trees around this oasis?
Would you like to search for them? I mean, would someone else like to search for them as well?
I'll
I mean,
search.
Casey being the lead roller and all. Melissa.
I fail.
A 7.
7 plus what? Do I get my 4?
You get to add your survival to it.
Survival.
Survival. Do I have survival? I got
coffee.
A 2.
2. All right, so 7, 8, 9. I only got 9.
You got a 9.
Oh,
You go out
Lord.
into the distance, looking over the horizon, eyes gazing around, trying to find something of value, and you find what looks like dead shrubbery in the area.
Dead trees.
You find a
Tumbleweed.
dead bush.
Never mind,
As
it's a
Eileen
bush.
goes over to grab and take some sticks, it breaks off and starts tumbling away.
Oh, fuck. Tumbleweed?
It's just,
Would you like to chase it?
No thanks.
Eileen, the halfling monk,
Come
with
back, we
amazing
need
speed,
firewood.
just watches it go and is like,
Watch it in disbelief. I got like
it was never meant to be.
Okay, does anybody else want to try to get some wood?
How long have
Get some
but-
Taylor, you can get some wood.
how long have I been sleeping?
But I
You've been sleeping for
I'll try to
maybe
get
30
some wood.
minutes.
Can I look around?
I'll
for
take a
trees?
look.
All right.
Oh, okay.
John,
Yeah,
would you like
that's
to
better.
roll for
Yes, sir.
survival?
Yeah.
Would you like to take anyone with you?
10.
11.
Leovan?
11.
Lemon.
As you go out searching, a tumbleweed comes rolling at you and lands against your feet. It seems like a very well proportioned tumbleweed. It's got a nice girth to it. You could probably make a fire out of
Throw a hammer at it. You have no hammer.
Sure, I just.
Pick it up.
it. You just walk off with it.
Yeah, I'll just walk off with it.
Walk back to the group.
Yeah, when I see him, I
Eileen-
punch him in the face.
I sit there like,
He'll take my tumbleweed.
Eileen, very disgruntled that Faye has taken her tumbleweed, lops him in the side of the face.
Wait, why? I didn't even know. I
Goes unconscious because he doesn't have hit points.
While they're all fighting, can I light the firewood, please?
Yes, you may light the firewood. Do you have a fire? produce-
Prestidigitation.
All right, I allow you to make sparks. After a few minutes, you make enough sparks to create a small fire.
Yeah, they stole my
Uh,
flint.
As you guys, bleh, let me rephrase. As the sun
fire
sets,
was
you
made.
guys manage to start a fire, just in time for the nightfall to come in. At this point, Kahlua has been unconscious for 3 hours. And time passes as normal. As the night sets, you guys start to hear a
Crazy.
skittering sound
A what?
around you guys.
Skittering scat.
Is it Skittles?
No,
skittering or
but it's
scatting?
skitters.
They're squirrels.
Oh, yes.
It's desert ferrets.
Skittering or scatting.
Does anyone investigate?
Oh, sure. I'll investigate. I'm trying to find something to fucking do.
Yeah, we haven't started a long rest yet. The only one who's resting is our cleric.
Perception.
Yes. You can take perception.
That ain't happening.
9 plus
6.
6 total.
Invest in better dice.
Need some
15.
loaded dice, right?
You take a sniff with your dog-like reflexes and sense, and you go off in search, following the smell of something meaty, and you find hopping around the dunes trying to spy on you guys is a pair of little rat-like creatures. They're very small. They
He's trying to
have
make a noise by itself.
long legs that they use to hop around.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I missed it. What creature are we talking about?
Some kind of rat
Rats with
creature.
long legs.
Oh, Lord.
Don't tell me this is fucking rare,
Oh,
rat.
can I use Hunter's Mark on them?
You can use
If
Hunter's
it's a
Mark on
river
them.
rat, then
I
you
mean,
there's
is
a
it,
river
is it
nearby.
like, not necessarily?
Or an
It
aces.
allows you to produce extra damage when attacking.
Oh, okay.
And
We want more
river?
damage. Okay.
In
It will
case
cost you a
it's
spell
not
slot to do it
nearby.
if you want.
Okay.
Well, that's where it came from. The oasis is from the hole that the worm made.
Yep. The oasis sprouted out of nowhere because a purple worm.
Sorry,
going
there was a
through the
camera
desert.
there.
Yeah, a purple worm was going through the desert and it sprouted an oasis by digging down into a well. Go figure.
Well, well, well. Wasn't that funny?
Sure got lucky.
I'll decide what's funny here.
In the meantime, would you like to choose to mark one of these and attack them?
I can only mark one.
What the fuck? There's
One.
one right there. That's it.
I'm good. I'll save it for.
You'll save it for a more pertinent encounter. Alright, so you sort of spy on these guys as they're spying on the rest of your party, cooking up your previously feathered friends. And you note that they're kind of like turning to each other and chattering as they move along the dunes, encircling you. The rest of your party.
Why don't you try talking to
Wait,
them?
there's lots of them? I thought you said there were 2.
There are 2.
Okay. And there.
I'm cooking these
Chatting
birds
back and
though,
forth.
right? Like
Yeah, you're
they're
cooking
eyeing our food. Is that what you said?
They're eyeing.
They're werevultures.
Oh, you're.
Okay, I'll attack them.
You're gonna attack them?
I'm gonna sneak up behind them. Can I do that?
Yes, roll stealth.
Um,
18, not bad. That's really
sneak
good.
up behind them. Take the dagger in one hand, scythe in the other, and
Kill 'em.
If it's a two-handed weapon, you can't do both.
We can lop off their heads.
I'll take the first one by the neck. Actually, I'll cut their legs off. Can I do that? I'll scythe their legs off.
You're gonna just leg them?
Roll an attack roll. On your
Heads
d-
off.
8
8.
plus your 1 in strength plus your proficiency.
Okay.
That will be a total
Fluid's
of
supposed to
12.
be down.
That should be able to
She's
hit.
sleeping.
Okay.
All right, you knock off one of their legs, one of the legs of one of them, and it screams in pain. Ah! As you deal how much damage? Not that die.
Hold on. Hold on.
Each one?
D10.
That D is a tens.
3 plus 1. You deal 4 damage. These guys aren't exactly strong, so you kill this forest guy as you lop off his leg, and the other one sprints off into the distance at an alarming rate.
I thought you were about to say the other one goes and like grabs it and then goes to feast on it somewhere else.
Not yet.
You just killed the wife.
Well,
Bridget! How dare you?
Can I throw,
Pretty
dagger at it?
Unfortunately, by the time you like even get the opportunity to
Strike?
even try and swing at it, it is long gone. Like super fast.
Is it edible?
As it was focusing.
Yes, I would say that these are edible.
Everything is
as
edible.
most meat is.
Everything's edible.
We're just
Do I
making
need
sure
to
it's not
detect poison magic?
poisonous.
I don't think you do.
disease?
I mean, do you think it's diseased?
I mean, it's rats with long legs, huh?
I mean, hey, you can spend a 10-minute time period and cast that spell for free if you really want.
Alright.
Or just take your chances and eat it.
Don't do anything with that detecting poison and magic. I'm
they
gluten
miss.
free.
I
Gluten free. Where you detect no gluten in these haunches. And you procure them and you bring them to the fire.
Was there anything on their bodies? I wasn't paying attention.
So, Lovato approaches the rest of the group with the carcass of a beleagued rabbit-like creature with
Oh,
a
you said it was
longer
a rabbit.
body,
I thought you said it
short
was-
arms, and a long tail.
Grandma locks off its tail and makes it into a whip.
That is an option.
I can do that.
That is an option.
Rat tail whip. There you
Yeah, if you can roll a high enough survival.
go. What's my survival in here?
It's based on wisdom. It's 2. You already rolled it once. Fashion yourself some makeshift whip.
Fuck, I lost.
3.
In the process of trying to fashion one, you break it in the process.
Good.
But
Why?
everyone else may take pickings at this thing. You have 2 cooked birds, and now you have a carcass of something weird.
So how long have I been sleeping?
4 hours.
4 more hours to go. Bum bum bum.
Can I skin it?
You can skin it.
Meh.
Go right ahead.
Grandma needs underwear.
Nope.
9 plus your
Cut
wisdom.
self.
My whiz? Yeah, no.
Wisdom 0. That's just not enough. In the process, you kind of ruin the pelt.
Oh.
You can make too many cuts all the way through, and it's not worth anything really, unless you were going to make a scrap basket out of it.
Kind of. I was gonna make a satchel.
You're gonna make a satchel. It's gonna be a satchel with a lot of holes in it.
Only your cleric was awake.
Who also happens to be an artisan. Go figure.
I really wish we could have made it into a freaking whip so we could like blind somebody.
Maybe you should ask our dwarf to make us weapons.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to poke the cleric
you
with a
have
sword.
Try and wake them up early.
To poke
You're totally capable of waking them up early.
Come on, you make us and told us make us some
How long is a
daggers
long
out of
rest?
bones.
Oh, we
8
have to get
hours.
to it.
Fuck, never mind.
You're basically interrupting their sleep.
That bitch will be cranky.
Oh yeah,
Should be
and it's
PMS.
Kahlua also, so you really don't want to wake her up.
Should we PMS him real bad?
Yeah.
Just ask Faye.
At least I didn't get damaged for it. Someone else did. I could have just poked you with a stake.
Alright. So, time passes. Do you cook the meat, I'm guessing?
But yeah, it's been cooking.
At this point, you cooked the meat of the rodent-like creature as well.
I'm pretty sure the other one is done, right? The birds.
Yeah, you've
It's
eaten
been
them.
3
At this
hours.
point, you've eaten the birds.
Yeah.
If you would choose to.
Except for our cleric.
And
You need to wake up so you can freaking eat.
Should we
and
save
then go
her
back
some?
to bed.
What do you think? We should save her some?
No.
Yes.
4 hours pass into the night.
I save you.
You
a
may now
breast.
wake up. It has been 4 hours later.
I save you a breast.
I wake up and I just start screaming, flailing my arms. Just, ah! Ah! Oh, hey guys, what's up?
In the process, you clobber Faye in his groin.
Well,
You might want to roll.
You may roll a dexterity check to
Make
avoid
sure
his
that-
clobbering of groin.
That's why they
Take
I wasn't even stand by him.
You would have been.
Make sure it doesn't hurt that much.
Can I get Drew any of the
Absolutely not.
Well,
When we see if roll if I hit,
Oh, you know what? I'll just do it.
roll to see if I hit.
It hit.
The 13 plus my strength modifier.
I mean, I expected with your plus 13 to begin with.
Well, he's a 16. I mean, he's what? A 12-ish, 15-ish in
It's
AC.
plus, yeah, you're plus 8. Yeah, you hit.
Y'all.
That's going to be a solid strike to your meat and potatoes.
Was it a D4's worth of damage?
No, it's a D. It's a D1.
It's a D1. Gotcha.
Exactly 1 damage.
D1.
Plus your strength. He takes 6 damage to the groin and is stunned for a few minutes. That is unfortunate.
What?
So Kahlua, you're now awake. You may re-prepare your spells.
Okay, I re-prepared my spells.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you did that ahead of time.
Yeah, he did it while we were at home.
So, further into the night.
You gonna take a long rest?
Are we taking
Yes, everyone else can take a long rest. now that the cleric is awake.
Lula, don't fuck this up.
Okay.
Okay, so
I guess I'm on watch.
do I get my health back?
You should take a long rest. I'm on watch.
Only if you finish a long rest do you get your health back.
Okay.
Don't erase your stuff.
The hit dice.
Only if you finish a long rest do you erase your stuff.
Oh, you suck. You gotta run this one.
Still got mine.
I am.
Hit dice?
On short rests.
Okay.
Actually, on a long rest, you get half of them back. You can spend a couple of hit dice if you choose. Don't. Not yet.
We haven't achieved anything yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
So, I guess while everyone else is sleeping,
Exhaustion does it go away right now?
I
You eat a meal.
I eat
Oh, we did eat.
my
Oh, you
portion.
finished a long rest. Don't you
Yeah.
have to re-roll personality? Oh, isn't that great having multiple
So we-
personalities?
I don't know how many you
Her.
used to eat a meal, but
Oh, now you're a neutral character.
Wait. Never mind. I'm still good. No, it was on the paper. It was on the paper.
No,
We rolled it.
You know we don't do paper.
Okay. So, I'm
Her.
her neutral.
a meal.
You ate, you drank, and when you finish this long rest, you will lose 1 level of exhaustion.
So, I guess while I'm watching them, I'm
Yeah.
taking my fill of water and the leftovers that they left for me.
Between us, I have a meal.
They left you at least a leg of something. You don't know what it is, though.
That's fine. I eat it.
It seems like it was separated from the rest of the meat, so...
And while I'm sitting there, still hungry because they overfed me, or they overfed themselves and left me scraps,
That's your fault for sleeping.
I summoned food and water
Okay.
while they were sleeping, and it's random food, right?
The next level up.
Yeah, it's
Our health.
palatable, but it's
No,
it's
has
bland.
speed.
It's just a lot of food.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're good.
It's burnt
So-
steak.
Your,
A couple coconuts, you know, some.
Watermelon.
I will not allow coconuts since they are not native to the region.
How about watermelon?
I was gonna make
native
so
to-
much noise and wake them up, but okay.
Could make a clappy horse sound.
You may, however, make watermelons as it is part of your character's trait.
Okay, I make.
Watermelon.
I want to say 7 watermelons and the rest
Bananas.
like just regular food. Oh, and it's food and water.
Yes, so you make the
So
oasis
I
a
make
little bit taller.
it's I make a big splash. Just you know it's here's
Well,
All right.
Did you know she could just make food and water?
yes. I
They
know.
finished the long rest.
it wasn't in my spell slot,
We're
so
on a long rest right now.
and I'm kind of keeping an eye out for everything now. And I'm munching on watermelon while everyone else is sleeping.
Once we finish this, we'll have a level of exhaustion.
In the meantime, while everyone else is trying to take a long rest, you hear a chittering sound.
Chitter and chatting.
Uh,
Chatter.
Chipping down.
do I still have my true sight
Yes, but it only allows you to see through illusions and invisibility and darkness.
in darkness? Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, you can see through darkness.
Can I see this creature?
You may still make a perception check to see. Of course, you will have a better idea.
That is 18 plus my perception, which is a plus 4 to that, so 22.
Nice. All right, so your head comes up, looking around for where that sound comes, and as your head comes up, you see lots of little ears go flatten out behind the dunes. Like, you could count a good 10 before they were all flattened out, and then there were probably more than that.
At this time, I would like to grab one of the dead scavengers and animate one of them to kind of like stand outside and guard the place.
All right, so you would like to create dead with this,
Yes.
with the gnolls, or with the? You'd have to do a little walking to go get the gnolls.
What was the guys who were like with kind of came in the cave?
You came in the cave.
Yeah,
The
those are the
gnolls.
What exactly is a knoll?
It's a hyena person.
Yeah, sure, him.
All right. So you take a moment and you trek out to the rock where the cave was, where you had left a bunch of corpses. Upon arriving there, you find that all the meat has been eaten off of the corpses. Bone dry. And they are left as piles of bones in the surrounding area.
Well, poo. I track back.
You trek back.
Actually,
you can
wait.
still animate
I was
dead.
gonna say you can animate them.
I can animate them.
Yeah, they become skeletons.
You make them into.
I have to have a piece of flesh.
Oh
Does it have to be their flesh?
no.
All right, any of y'all gonna offer up anyone else's flesh?
Do you want to?
No,
I
but
would,
Give yourself a
but
slice?
werewolf took mine.
I just skinned these birds. Do you want
Well,
the
that's
bird?
true. Well, you skinned the whatever rabbit thing that you had. That's a piece of flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I gather up all the bones and just bring it towards everyone else.
So it basically is in the shape of a hyena, but it looks like a rabbit.
Okay. So I gather as many of the bones as possible, and I just bring it over there. I grab the flesh that was just lying around, and
We're asleep.
yeah, I fashion myself a skeleton, I guess,
All right.
since I can't make a zombie. I would like to make a zombie, but yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I can feel your gaze.
Oh god,
right.
I saw that. That one eye action.
So you animate dead.
Yes. I mean, technically it says
Animate dead.
skeleton if you choose bones, or zombie if you choose corpse. So yeah, I guess skeleton it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a skeleton. So, as the spell says, you create one, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, you create one skeleton of this shambling bones of a gnoll. Even dead and skinned, he still looks hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sort of lumbers behind you, waiting for an order.
I turn to the Skelly. Scully. I call him Agent Scully. And I sit there and I tell him, Scully, attack anything that comes through this place, not outside of this place. So my friend's good. People coming in bad. Friend's good. These guys over here sleeping good. I'm good. People coming in bad. You attack. Scully. You listening to me? Nod your head. Are you paying attention? Okay.
All right, and Scully's like,
This guy's being a fucking seizure, okay?
he rattles his head violently.
Does it say
as
skeletons
he
can
says
we use weapons, or
so. Skeletons can use weapons.
I'll give him a dagger.
You're gonna give him a dagger, and He holds it in his rattly bones, and he walks round in a circle around the group. And he continues to patrol. You can.
I'm also going to keep an eye out too. So
You can kind of spot little ears popping up as he walks by behind him, and little heads go of what look like rabbits or rats. You can't really tell which they might be.
He's in fire.
so I can pretty much see where they are.
You can kind of you can make a note.
How far away?
It doesn't seem that they seem to be sitting still.
How far away are they?
They're keeping a distance of like 60 feet.
I cast Sacred
round the
Flame.
encounter.
I cast Sacred Flame.
You'll cast Sacred Flame on
Yes.
one of them.
Why didn't I do that?
So the target must succeed on a Dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
All right. So, make the saving throw.
13.
What is your DC?
Uh,
I believe it's higher than that.
it is a 15.
All right.
Wait, it's hard? Yeah, 15.
Dexterity.
Yes.
They succeed. So, as you cast a small bolt of blinding holy light, a ton of small rat-like rabbits with long whip-like tails come scrambling forward over the dunes, approaching you guys. Your skeleton turning to face them as he gets surrounded by 12 of these little things. At this point, your skeleton will take an attack against them.
That sucks.
7 plus 5.
That's not going to be enough to hit their AC. And then they each take an attack against it. So 11 plus
How can you possibly get damage?
this guy's hat. That's going to hit. That one will miss. Hit. Hit. Miss. Miss.
How many freaking hits are they gonna get?
Hit.
There's like
So.
12 of them.
Here are the levels.
Let's assume that's all the ones that they will get. This is 5d4s of damage
2. Speed, half.
as they
3, disadvantage on attack rolls.
scour over your
Level 4,
skeleton.
hit point maximum half.
So 13 damage to
5.
your
Speed
skeleton.
was reduced.
Your skeleton goes down.
Okay. I cast Spiritual Weapon
All right, that's a good idea.
in the
It is now
middle
your-
of all of them.
It is your turn in combat. Make a weapon attack.
Has the sun risen yet?
Probably not.
No.
Okay. I didn't know the days or nights were so long.
The nights in the desert are actually just as long as the days, and they're like below 0.
Yeah, but it's already been 8 hours.
It's been 8 hours. He started resting before.
Oh, okay.
I can cast Channel Divinity, right, to add +10 to my roll.
Did you roll really bad?
I rolled a 5. Wait, 5 plus, what is it? Plus my strength and whatnot.
No, it's plus your spellcasting
So,
modifier.
modifier 7. 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12.
Just not enough.
Well, like I said, I wanted to add my Channel Divinity to that.
Yep. All
Okay,
right,
22.
22. That's enough to hit. Roll the damage for your lovely attack.
It's D8. D8. Yes. Plus my wisdom. Plus my spellcasting. Yeah, first plus my wisdom, which is a +4. So 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. That kills this little guy.
And I still have an
An
action.
action, yes.
So I guess I.
Wait. You can't channel divinity as a.
Well, you already rolled it, so.
Whatever. That's fine. Next time I'll know. I'll remember next time.
I still have an action, right?
Yeah. That's
Uh,
fine.
I use the dodge action.
I'm watching you next time. You use the dodge action. That's fine. You kill one of them in this swing of a. What would you describe your weapon as?
Spiritual weapon. Since it's her, I
hammer, sword?
would say,
It's just appearance.
I guess a shield.
A shield comes bashing down on
Yeah,
someone's
shield
head?
bash.
Okay.
It's super
Alright.
effective.
You clobber in one of the brain. You brain one of these things with your.
It's a spike shield.
floating.
It's a spike
shield. And you take you take a moment to defend yourself.
There's a button on your camera that will flip the sides, so you don't have to keep spinning.
I don't care. I don't care. Continue.
All right.
His
So-
YouTube channel, his rules.
Yes.
You take a moment to prepare yourself for an attack, and all the little rats turn to look at you, and then they turn to look at the food that you created, and they all rush at the food you created and start devouring it all. None of them attack you, but at least one of them goes past you if you'd like to use your reaction.
Yeah, opportunity attack.
Yes.
So 17 plus my strength plus my proficiency.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Roll damage.
Oh, roll damage.
What are you doing?
What weapons am I? I don't even. I guess I.
If you weren't prepared with a weapon, you're using
No, I
your
don't-
fists.
Oh wait, didn't I get a sword? Scimitar. Scimitar. I have the scimitar.
Yeah.
So
That's something you took from the
yeah.
guys.
So I don't know what damage is.
D6.
D6. It's a dick's worth of damage.
Dicks of damage.
Dick's of damage.
Give him that dick.
Simon Dix.
2 plus what? My strength.
Strength.
3. Or dex. I'll take the strength, which is a 3. And I'm proficient with it, I guess, since it's a martial weapon.
All right. Damage.
So plus 6. So
Strength plus.
my proficiency, it's
Not
plus 6.
proficiency.
Not proficiency.
Proficiency is if you hit. You already hit.
Oh,
Proficiency. doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah, you're right. So yeah, plus 5, I guess.
5 and 5 damage total.
5 out of total.
All right. You kill one of them as it rushes past you to eat all of your food. In a matter of seconds, they devour half of the huge assortment of watermelons that you have summoned up, and if there's any other food, half of that as well.
I'm still gonna whack away at this thing, me and the spiritual weapon.
All right.
Can I wake up at this point?
No, I'm gonna let y'all sleep.
It's a good. It's an honorable thing.
Yeah.
All right. Roll.
It's honorable, right? It's honorable for inspiration, right?
No.
No.
Dang. Dang it. So I got spiritual weapon first.
Yep.
Wait, spiritual weapon
Bonus
is
action.
that's-
Spell attacker.
yes, melee attack. Okay.
Spell melee attack. So using your spell bonus.
So which is plus 7,
Yes.
I believe. So that is a 13,
13. That's enough to hit.
and that's a D8, which is a 1 plus my wisdom,
Yep.
which is a 4. So it's 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, that's enough to kill.
Okay, and then me,
Yep.
8 plus 6,
That's enough to hit.
and that's a dick's worth of damage, which is a 5 plus 3, which is 8.
All right. So you kill a second one. There still seems to be like 10 or so more, and they eat all the remainder of the food that you have summoned up, with the exception of one watermelon, before fleeing off in every direction.
That's fine. I gather up all the animals that I've killed.
Nice. You have killed a total of 4. Or 3 if you missed one of your attacks.
No, I've hit all my attacks.
Yes, and your skeleton did not, so that means 4.
Okay.
Alright. So,
I start automatically like doing all this, preparing for cooking this thing.
okay. A few hours pass. You don't hear the skittering at this point. It seems like they may have moved on for the time being. So, a few hours pass. Everyone else is capable of completing a long rest in this time period. Everybody want to get their hit points back?
Yes.
Yeah, I want everything
You
back.
can remove that one level of exhaustion because everyone's eaten and had water.
I didn't even keep track of exhaustion. How many points we got?
We're good. We
You
only
get
were
those
at
too?
1.
I only had 2.
I don't
Yep.
know. Nobody told me my level of exhaustion.
We all had one.
We all had at least one. Now we're at 0. All right. And everyone wakes up as the desert sun rises into the
And food on the Barbie.
Oh, thank you, Kahlua.
Yeah, I ate it all.
Now
Oh,
the fire definitely went out before you
Hey,
were
I
done.
see some
Would
watermelon.
you like to
behind.
roll survival or nature to go get some more wood?
Survival. Ooh, I'm actually proficient in survival with this one. And nature, I am definitely not proficient in it. That is an 11.
11.
Yes.
Eileen, you would still want
You
to make
managed
a
to
whip?
find at
We
least
can give it to
one more bush. in
But
this
remember, I
area, but
broke
there
it.
aren't really
No,
any
we
more.
got 4 more.
Oh, that
Kahlua,
one.
Grab it, make a fire.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Can you make me a whip?
Breakfast.
Breakfast is served for everyone.
Ah, my knee.
All right. So you guys recover your hit points,
Thank you.
and then the desert sun comes beating down on you guys once more.
I go, hey guys, I got some good news.
What?
Breakfast. I got some other good news.
Yeah.
And I create food and water one more time for more food.
All right, that's your second, third level spell slot.
Yes, I know. I'm keeping
All
track
right.
mentally. More watermelons, you guys!
Kahlua creates a flood of watermelons that cascades down onto you guys' heads.
I ate most of them last night, and then yeah, as you can see for the food, these rats ate them all, and then I said fuck it, let them eat, and then I killed some for breakfast, and then yeah, more watermelons!
Can I
Yay!
get Faye Tinkerbottom to fashion me whips out of those tails since I broke the last one?
Yeah, you can attempt. You
shall
can make
attempt.
the attempt. Faye, since you are a crafty smith, you're kind of putting your trades to a weird skill, but I'll allow it. None of your 2.
17.
But yeah,
Yes.
that's still enough.
How many does he make?
You can make 1 per good roll.
What is what happened to that?
Clue it. Can
Survival.
you make a satchel for some of these
18.
watermelons?
Can I try to make a satchel
Yes, you may.
with the skin?
Yes.
So that
With the
means I have
skins-
a-
with
I
the,
have
with
a
the cut up skins. You may
Something
make it.
for the food.
Oh, okay.
Just roll good enough.
Well,
That's one skin, right?
What is it?
It's a 5.
Ah, that is not a skin.
Plus your proficiency.
Your proficiency. What is your proficiency bonus? And then what is your survival?
What is it?
proficiency and survival.
Survival?
Both.
Oh, 7. That's 12.
All right.
One satchel.
You make 1 water skin.
One water skin?
Ooh, I'm
1 water
trying to
skin.
make a satchel
Oh, a
out of
satchel?
it.
Okay.
Natural.
You have a
'Cause-
satchel, but no
'cause the
water
water-
skins.
The watermelon gives us our water.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Okay, while they're doing that,
So what-
I'd like to look at the sun to see what position we're at. That way I can figure out where we're at.
The sun is blinding you.
What do I
To the
call the
east.
whip that he made
The
me?
east. Okay, so the west is. Okay.
Tail whip.
Can we cut the fuck out now? I'm done with these deserts.
Yeah, since we ate no watermelons yet, and we have ate the rats, and we're all full. We have our thirst meter up.
Can I make it out of one of the rhymes?
What?
We just leave Lovato there. Let's go, guys.
We tread on.
Alright, we're going towards.
I do think you should write in your personality traits, ask DM for all rulings. So, actually writes it down.
So what do I call my tail whip that I asked in the
You
fashion?
just called it a tail whip. That's
You
what
just
it
gave
is.
it a name.
Alright, what
I'm just
purpose
kidding.
it? What does
Your
it get?
tail
Like a
whip
plus
attack.
1 to my attack? Something like that?
It's a D4,
Alright, so I use a D4.
and you can use it at range.
Okay.
Well, like 10 feet?
So yeah, 5 plus the additional 5, 10 feet total.
Alright, guys, let's head to Morrock.
All right, you guys start to trek southwest
How
through
do
the
we know it's
desert.
southwest?
Because you
Oh, the sun.
are
Never
a
mind.
goddamn ranger, and you can tell everyone which direction it is.
Well, I already looked at the sun so that we could.
Yeah, it's funny because he's the actual person who can navigate deserts without any issues, and always is capable of finding food and water,
Except for his bad rolls.
except for his bad rolls. But he is capable of finding twice as much when he goes searching for it. So yeah, you guys, I will roll real quick for you guys.
Oh God.
Moving through the desert. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. And I have a random encounter taken for you guys.
Which I'm not going to put on camera.
You can see that I do make nice, lovely
Yeah, I'm
random
not
encounter
looking at it.
tables.
Thank you.
I was being serious about making
Sorry.
What is that?
the what?
Sorry, it was a really good song came on.
So, I mean,
It won't go bad.
yeah, I guess it was.
Alright, so as you guys move through the
The
desert,
weight kept me cool for a little while.
You just throw it at her.
So, as you guys move through the desert, you see a bunch of, as you come over one of the dunes, you see a collection of what look like giant ants.
Lord.
Green, red, yellow, a couple color varieties with stripes.
How big is Giant, though?
Giant is about the size of halfling grandma
It's an,
over
it's an
here.
abnormal size of ant.
It's
So, like,
very large.
It's an ant lion.
No, those are terrifying. Would you like to see the scaled up version of those?
No. Yes.
I'm watching. Do you guys approach them? Do you guys avoid them in
do
the
you think?
meantime?
We kind of have to avoid.
There's from this dune, you get a good view of them. There's about 7 of them. They seem to be minding their own business,
Is there
dragging
a,
something through the desert.
Can I check to see what they're dragging?
You can make a perception check. 19. Wow, you and your good perception today. They seem to be dragging the corpse of a large creature. Quite large.
Larger than a griffin?
I can't tell what it is.
You can't quite tell what the mangled corpse is.
We're
but
just gonna just avoid them. Since they're
It is
dragging something
very
more
large.
than their size.
Yeah, they're carrying something that is at least 10 feet across.
I kind of want to know what this is.
I grabbed Balian by the ear and I'm like, nope, 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 we're going. We're going. We just head around it.
And we're moving.
But what if it's got good skin or armor or whatever, and we fashion it into an actual scale armor? Or
What
something?
kind of what kind of thing or creature has weapons and armor
Not
on it
weapon,
that is
scale armor.
I said what?
You can't craft scale armor out of scaled creatures.
We can or can't?
You can.
But they're actually skeletons.
Yeah.
Well,
but
there's
I'm
another
talking
movie I
about
want to
whatever
look
you're
into.
I know.
You guys continue to trek on.
Sorry, Bailey.
lemon.
So, you guys head through the desert. A little bit further, you guys have moved like 2 squares on that huge map at this point. It is now midday. In the distance, you see something shimmering through the mirages of the desert. It looks red.
Red?
Red. It's something
Is it a Coke
big.
machine?
Do a perception check on to see.
If you'd like to, it'll be quite difficult through the desert heat mirage.
I can see through that with my
I just.
Alright, make a perception check with disadvantage. Roll
18.
twice. Take the lower roll.
Damn it.
7
plus.
plus your
8.
7 plus 8.
7 plus 8 total. 8 total. That's what it means. There's no way he has an additional 8.
That would be hilarious though.
So,
What's that? The sun.
What's in that one, actually?
It looks like a house or something. Like you still can't quite make out what it is,
Can
but
one more person make a perception check?
Yeah, I'll make it.
you will still make it with disadvantage.
Yeah, good luck beating an
Roll a
8.
second time. See if you get lower. Yeah,
Yay!
you got lower. Well, you definitely don't see anything more than he does.
A 4.
Oh my god, y'all!
Y'all. So, you guys don't know what it is, but it seems to be like a large house-looking thing.
I'm walking to it. Fuck this group.
You gonna start walking? All right.
I'm going after him.
I cast hold person. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
Stop
kidding.
doing
I'm kidding.
All right. So, you guys move through the desert in the direction of this large red building. As you guys approach, it seems to get smaller and smaller. The distortion seeming to be like figured, like strictly mirage. And you come close enough to note that it is a single person walking through the desert.
That is a. Never mind.
It's me.
It's the spectator across the room.
Hello!
You guys approach. It seems to be a. As you guys spot her, she spots you.
It's a woman.
It seems to be a woman.
Let me
You want-
fix my
you want-
eyebrows.
Do you want to go check if she's a woman?
No, let me check. I'm less.
Just be like, hello.
Yeah, no. Good. I'm too courteous. It's not my nature.
I'll do it.
You have no nuts. There's
Exactly.
No purpose in
There's
doing
no nuts.
Exactly. I'm
Sir,
not
no
bright.
nuts a lot.
it. All right, so
Sir, no
so
nuts a lot.
you guys approach her. She sees you guys as you approach, and she waves you down. She's like, "Hello, travelers. Do you wish to purchase some wares on your long travels?"
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Where are those?
Why are you in the desert?
Well, I was just traveling from place to place. You know, I go from city to city at times, and I'm currently on my way to Morocco. My name is. I have it written down
Come
actually.
on, quickly.
My name is Marnie.
I will
Really?
cut you.
We're going back to the future with this?
Marnie, I think I've heard of that person. Isn't that person a witch on the Disney Channel?
Ha!
See, that's what I was thinking too.
Shut up.
Marnie seems to be a human who is very short in stature, very small, petite. She has black hair and brown eyes, cut short.
We don't have much to
She has
sell.
a pair of big, thick-rimmed glasses on her.
So you're a merchant,
You
huh?
have glasses like cousin.
What are you selling?
What are you selling?
What are you buying?
Come back anytime.
Well, she responds with, "What are you buying?"
Yes.
What are you selling?
Well, I turned to her. I'm like, we don't have much. We got most of our stuff stolen, but we have this exquisite. And I hold out watermelon. What can we trade for that?
Well, I am quite parched, and a watermelon would hit just the right spot. Here, let me pull out my stuff for you to look through. And she goes through and pulls out her wares.
This gigantic Santa Claus bag out of nowhere.
And that all comes out as well.
Get out of my bag.
Sorry.
Bird
She goes
flies
through
out.
and she goes through her sack, and she pulls out a few small objects. Some of them are potion bottles, and she sets up a little folding table out in the middle of the desert for you guys.
Magic.
Still good.
She puts down several potion bottles on the table, and she's like, "I am an apothecary and an alchemist, and I make a wide variety of consumables that you might find within your tastes. We'll say a consumable for a consumable. What would you like? Anything you're looking for?"
Do you have anything with a high THC content?
But of course. Oh, it'll cost though. It's quite expensive.
What can I get for the watermelon that I gave to you?
I don't think you'll get the THC one, but
Oh,
I can
okay.
give you a couple potions of water breathing, or well, I mean,
We're in
she looks around.
We're in a
and
desert.
she's like, well, maybe that's not the best one.
does water breathing count as through sand too? I mean, it's kind of an ocean of sand.
Ah, well, I don't think so. That's good.
Dang it.
That's great. That's great use of your imagination.
Breathing water.
Imagination.
She
Shut
goes
up.
through and she's like, well, there's one that I've been using. I have only one left though. It's a
The resistance to heat stroke.
very close to that. Resistance to thirst.
Resistance to thirst?
Resistance.
But
to
you
thirst.
came to us thirsty.
It's called.
Girl, you thirsty.
Wait. If you want the watermelon,
Oh, you.
if you're thirsty,
I know,
and
I
you want the watermelon,
silly.
why don't you use it?
I already used one.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's why she said
resistance,
she
not
only got
immunity.
one left.
Anyway, Maroc shouldn't be too far off, so I should be able to get a resupply of apothecary tools when I get there.
Do you need someone to guard you along the way?
Oh, well, that would be wonderful. Perhaps I could trade something in exchange for your services.
Healing potions.
Oh.
Do you have potions of helping?
Oh, no, those are really expensive, but I have potions of healing.
Oh, we'll probably take a couple of those.
Potions of helping.
Yes, of course. I will procure you some potions of
200
healing as soon as we arrive in Maroc.
Thank you.
It's only like
Shake head.
it's only 4, 5, 6 hours more on horseback, of course. But we should be able to make it there in no time. And I mean, you have watermelons.
What are you,
Wait.
what are you trying to say about the horse? What are you
I'm sorry, he just lost his horse.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think you should give him the potion of water breathing so he doesn't drown in his tears. That was a good joke.
In the background.
That was a great joke. Everyone didn't. No one heard that joke.
I still liked it.
Hold on. Let me rewind that. Hey, why don't you give him that potion of water breathing so he doesn't drown in his tears? Laugh, laugh, laugh.
No.
Inspiration to
I'm
myself.
noticing this thing where you keep getting closer and closer to me.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so
Don't worry, Jonathan.
Hey, we're getting closer
she
and closer.
agrees that you guys could totally take her through the desert.
While we're walking,
She'll still trade a watermelon for a potion of resist dehydration.
I can't do that. I can't continue.
well, hey, Marnie, while we are going to Morag,
Yes?
I got some shit to tell you.
Songs that
Shit
never
some
ends.
shit.
What is it that you need?
How would you feel about being hired later on as our group apothecary?
Oh, well, I mean, a steady source of income is always appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no income in this group.
Okay, I said later. Later.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Did we get
We
a?
have a contact that'll make us potions.
Kind of just want to be a dick right now.
Stop it. Don't
We
think
are,
it.
we are looking for an apothecary. later on.
neutral.
Well, then I'll be an accidental douche.
Do it.
You're not in character.
Execute Order 66. Do it.
All right. So,
I guess you said there's a potion of water there, water.
a potion of resist thirst
this.
and a potion of water breathing. I have other potions, but I'm not offering them for watermelons.
Gotcha. I guess I'll take.
Grandma offers
How
you
many,
her
how many
services.
thirst potions do you have?
Do you have any weapons on you?
Hold on. Eileen,
What?
repeat that.
Grandma will offer you her services.
You just open your robes with nothing underneath them.
Do I see this?
Damn, wish I
This
could do that.
wrinkly bottom and then
With-
the beautiful top.
Insane.
So this 80-year-old halfling, which is still like middle-aged, that's still decent, not horribly wrinkly,
Rinky.
not horribly rinky-dinky. Just flashes this merchant in the middle of the desert, and she's like, "I'll offer you services." And the merchant's like, "Oh, no, close them. I'm." You can see that she's beat red, even more beat red than the desert made you guys.
I'll be like, I go up to her. I'm like, I'm sorry about her.
Get a drink.
here's the watermelon. I'll take the potion of thirst thing, and I just shove it in my pocket.
Thank you. And she like takes out a dagger and she cuts it open. She immediately like puts her face in it, partially to hide her
watermelon of shame.
embarrassment.
This is watermelon of shame.
Melon of shame. And she's like, well, and she comes out face covered in red, and also red, so she looks like a beet. A beet with black glasses and black hair. And she's like, well, I mean, let's make haste.
I go,
To,
onward! Just cutting her off. Onward!
all right. And you guys are trekking forward to Maroc.
So wait, did I help our group by getting her to say yes?
No. You flashed her, and you made her really embarrassed. And she was already going to say yes.
Oh. You could have ignored what I said.
Nope. You said it out loud.
As we're making our
And it was
way,
too
We
perfect.
all heard it.
I tell her
Ignore
where
what
she
I
can
said.
find us later on, so that she can start in the garden
Okay.
as our apothecary.
Yes. So, as you guys trek through the desert, oh. Oh. Give me one moment, please.
It's okay. I will tilt camera.
This is where you put the loading screen.
Oh, yes, there it is. Ah,
I was gonna, I can't see anything.
get out of here.
So
All right,
You got a picture
so-
of your face.
So you guys walk through the desert, and who's in lead? It makes matters important for perception checks. Who's in
Okay,
lead?
well, I'm
Who's more
standing
It can be
perceptive?
more
next to
than
Marnie.
one.
I'm standing next to Marnie.
Perception.
We'll say that
Really
Marty,
bad
you,
rolls.
and you are in the lead.
Balian.
Balian, Lovato, and Marnie are in the lead while the rest are in the back.
Okay.
You guys start trekking through, and I would like you to make the check with advantage.
Well, you want to
And
use
make
an
your-
actual die that won't
Nature
mess
check.
up?
Yes.
What's
Here, use
What
one of
is-
my
okay, nature,
plethora
I have
of
it.
dice.
It's going to be based on.
Here,
Do it.
14 plus 3.
14
it's with
plus-
advantage.
17. Oh, what?
With advantage.
Yeah,
Roll
Roll
that one.
again.
17.
Roll again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 17 or nat 20.
Yeah, different die, huh?
As soon as you use
Hey,
someone
what
else's-
do you see?
I love that. Give him your die whenever you want him to roll good. If you don't care, just don't make him roll it.
Where's the nearest trash can?
All right, so you notice a patch of exceptionally level desert sands passing through. And you
Not
take a
20, you
moment-
see sand.
You take a moment and halt everyone,
Guys, stop.
and you start to approach it slowly. Take a moment, like pushing your foot forward very carefully, moving through the desert. And you find when your foot reaches a certain point through these sands, it starts to sink into the sands. And with your nat 20, you've just prevented everyone from walking through quicksand.
Oh, Rich.
Yes.
Didn't you have a
Guys,
spell
there's
for that?
quicksand right here.
Guys.
Yeah,
quicksand.
but I need a cork for that.
Thank you, Ernesto, for giving me a good die.
Did you get walk on water skill?
Yeah, I can't use it. I don't have a cork, but I do have it prepared though.
Yes,
That's
he
a cork.
needs some material components because he has no.
But we have an apothecary with apothecarer.
I'm sure
Hey,
one of those
lady, do you have a
portion-
cork?
Yes,
Sure, one of those
I do have a
potions.
cork.
Good, because I used all my third level slots.
Oh well, I mean,
Can I have
isn't there a cork on the potion? You just
Actually,
got from me?
I have an extra potion somewhere.
Are you gonna use that?
Oh, hey! I noticed this potion just in my magical pocket that I don't have. I'm gonna drink this up. And can I steal one of your corks, please?
Sure. I
Cool.
did make that a thing.
Yeah,
You
he-
never used it.
I never used it. Grandma, I need you to open up this potion because
Are you
my
really?
hand is kind of
Are you really drinking it?
yes, it's my extra spell slot.
You're welcome.
And I saved it, motherfucker.
I didn't think I was
Just
going to do it
for
when
the
you gave me some.
occasion that we might need it.
Wait a minute, you gave it to him?
Oh, I love
Yeah, I got it from Palomorphicon.
For where?
Power Rangers convention in California.
Nice. All right.
I want to go to YowieCon. Someone needs to bring me some California too. Oh, fuck it. God damn it.
You know what? Hold the camera.
Patronizer.
Ah, don't break my phone.
What?
Wait, why are you still here?
I just like work.
Oh, okay.
See, I wasn't the only one that was having trouble.
Bro,
That's what
I
she
have a
said.
knife on me.
I have already.
I had a freaking knife on me.
If
Like,
I had my pair of tweezers, it would have been better.
So I take this potion out of my pocket.
I have a knife on me. Legit.
From my god. My god magically puts a potion in my hand. And I just go, oh my god. Oh, it's the fawns.
I allow
Thank
it.
you, the fawns.
Oh.
The fawns.
This is something
I was like, hey.
This is something I agreed to a long.
And I chugged that potion without even like caring. Just like,
Oh my god.
Probably tastes like shit.
and I feel a burst of energy.
Oh wow. You regain 1 third-level spell slot.
It's got like a lot of caffeine in it.
And
What does it taste like?
like blueberry. There's still like a tad bit in there.
It's okay. You get that third-level spell slot back that I promised you many, many months ago when you chugged that thing.
And I saved it for a special.
I know you fucking get at that freaking
Dude,
thing out of my
you
face.
have some pretty eyes.
Only at 25 calories.
You get a dupla.
Can we get on?
All right.
discovering
So I grabbed the cork. I grabbed the cork that she gives me.
And you cast Water Walk
I,
on all of you.
I cast Water Walk on everybody. Everybody. Up to 10 willing creatures.
Yep. Water
Except
walk-
Lovato, because, you know. I'm just
So we
kidding.
can walk the whole entire desert and not sink in quicksand?
You can walk across quicksand.
For
Without-
up to an
without-
hour.
Yep. Yay,
So, Marty,
Kahlua.
did you ever think you'd get to walk across quicksand?
I think that's a good use of the spell. It's a good use of chugging a potion. You can do it as a ritual too, so you don't have to use a spell slot.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to.
God, get it?
It's actually really freaking, like, pretty eyes. Anyways, inspiration.
Are you just complimenting me for inspiration?
Yes.
I'm already red.
Is it working?
No. All right, so, but that is a great use of chugging a potion. Anyway, you guys continue on through the desert. Wow, you guys are approaching Maroc at this point. You can actually see it in the distance. Nice. All right. You approach Maroc, seeing this small,
me? I don't have
this
my phone
nice
in hand.
bustling desert city on the sunset. Amongst them, like large stalls of caravans are set up. Nice, blah 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 blah. You know how to describe a city,
Yes.
See how cold it is.
It's very bustling.
Casey.
What?
Describe Maroc as how it looks.
First, get that out of my face.
It's very sandy.
It's very hot.
Just from appearances.
It looks like Agrabah from Aladdin.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Agrabah from Aladdin. Very big trade city. Lots of hustle and bustle.
Can steal an apple and get away with it?
Everybody dresses
could try.
like they're...
No, we're gonna cut your hand off.
But you guys haven't quite reached the city. As you guys approach the city, there's a skittering
Another
coming from over a
skittering?
dune.
Coming back for revenge?
Oh, but this is a much larger skittering, and you immediately see what it is coming over this dune.
From
3
in front of
dunes
us?
away from you guys comes 1, 2, 3, 4 giant scorpions.
Oh crap.
Does anybody else's schedule look like that?
What?
What?
She's literally only got one day.
Oh gosh.
I'm working one day.
Next week?
One day
Or
of
this
work.
This week.
Mine
Tuesday.
hasn't come out yet.
Trust me, I had like no work for an entire week and a half.
We can take
because
this
I
out
still
in
got
post.
those.
Okay. Sorry about this, you guys. You know, we can talk about that later.
Sand stuff. Come work at
Yeah,
Sand
because
Club.
everything else is just so...
You want more mushrooms?
Actually, Friday we're gonna have the Spider-Verse, so we should be scheduled.
I don't know. I would check my phone, but it's in Ned's face.
Yeah.
Currently on YouTube.
So you
It's not
guys,
live.
You want to come work with me
Uh,
at Sam's Club?
you
Earn
guys
$11
are
an
being
hour?
approached.
You
Oh,
hear me?
I think this is kind of important. You guys are being approached by 4 giant scorpions.
Shit.
Damn right, that's
Giant, massive, horse-sized scorpions.
Oh, I thought you meant Scorpion. Scorpion.
No, not Scorpion from
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat. 4,
That would have been way worse
Get over here.
than actual scorpions.
4 massive scorps.
Okay.
You can go into work tomorrow and talk to them about that.
Oh no, I'm.
Oh shit!
What was that roll?
At least we got 1 day of work. I got like no days of work.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So,
Only got.
I put Marnie in the back.
Wait, weren't you working
you
on
put
Sunday?
Marnie in the back.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you have multiple days.
I'm not on the schedule though. They don't have me on the schedule.
Marnie will be represented by this.
I
She was
knew
up in
she
the
was the
front with
devil.
She's
no,
just
I'm
pretty.
putting her in the bag
Oh, okay.
so that she's protected.
All
Yeah,
right.
stick her with me, the healer.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. All right,
What's that?
and then on the other end of the dunes is 1,
Oh boy.
2, 3, 4 giant scorpions. Scrambling across the desert, coming in for a meal. Roll for initiative.
Oh, good idea.
What do you mean roll for personality?
And initiative
Roll.
for you.
Okay, time to see who I'm playing. I'm evil.
You gonna make some damage?
Get out of here.
So much dangage.
That's a lot of damage. Not even flex tape can fix it.
Yay.
Oh, he got a nat 20.
22.
I got 15.
Wait, me and him are at 15.
I'm a 12.
Wait,
What would you add to
15 total?
Oh, what-
Yeah, 11.
I got,
let's see who goes first. Let's
got
roll.
15.
Roll off.
5 or 5? No, we gotta re-roll again.
That's you and Monkey died. Dude.
Okay, 5 again, so she goes first.
I don't see what the fuck they're talking about.
Check this. I'm sorry. Can I get you, please?
You are Glouse now.
Billion got larger than me. Or
Bailey,
got
what did you
12.
roll?
12.
12.
plus your proficiency. No,
It's
your
12.
initiative.
It's
Okay.
12.
Lovato?
I got 15 with my initiative.
Wait, you got 15?
11 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah, he has a
Roll your
I
die.
just ordered the coffee.
Okay, you're going first. She goes second. I go third.
So
We all
we'll
got
go jump.
15.
first.
You go first.
got a nat 20.
But all of you guys rolled 15.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll roll once collectively for all the scorpions. They rolled an 11, which puts them behind everyone else.
Thank you. Oh, crap. So you want to tag team it?
All right. So, 4 giant scorpions come barreling over the dunes.
We actually want you to actually hit something this time.
But what about Faye?
They can actually hit something.
I only legit need like an 8.
But he goes first, man.
I had a quick question.
I'm
Is
talking
my
about your
spear
die.
two-handed or is it a
Talking
one-handed
about
tool?
live,
You should probably just
spear
use
is
your fists.
Aw, because I was going to have a spear in one hand and then have my tail whip for the next.
I
Your
have
spear, I believe it might
Cornelius,
be.
right?
I can double check though
Yeah.
if you really want.
What's up?
Is that what
But I
feel
don't
like?
think. I think your fists are actually just as powerful